So, what is an organism really? We've been taught that an organism is a biological unit, like a body, neatly wrapped in the skin, contained. But what if that's just a limited perspective? What if we've been misreading the boundaries of who we really are? We talk about the brain, but there's more than one. There's a gut brain that governs the instincts, that governs the microbiome, also the emotions. We have the heart brain that has coherence, rhythm, and the emotional intelligence. I would even say that we have a genital brain that governs desire, creativity, creation, and intuition. Maybe each of these centers is a way of knowing, of relating to the world. And if our body has, many minds, then maybe the question isn't where the brain is, but rather where our organism ends. Why don't we consider the tree outside of our window a part of our own organism? You breathe what it exhales, it also breathes what you exhale. And that's not symbolic, it's just the biochemical cooperation. So are we separated from this tree, or are we in the same system but on different branches, I would say? We're so used to think that we are inside of our bodies, but what if parts of us it's living outside of us? In the trees, in the ocean, in the bees, and in the soil. Maybe the planet isn't something that we strive to protect, it's something that we are remembering that we also are. What if each of the chakras, these centers, aren't just like mystical symbols, but also biological, spiritual portals that we can use to relate with and interact with the outside world that is also us. So when you look at the root chakra, we talk about survival, we talk about grounding, also related to the soil, body, and land. When we talk about the heart chakra, we talk about connection and empathy, connected and related to community, also trees and love. When we talk about the crown chakra, we're talking about consciousness, expansion, and also relates to the stars, the cosmos, also the dreamscape. Maybe these energy centers aren't just in us, but also they're mirrors to these parts that the world hold outside of us. Climate actions, for instance, isn't just about carbon metrics, it's also about identity. You protect what you feel connected to, what you feel part of. So let's stop thinking like isolated humans on Earth and start living like organisms off Earth. So this is a note to self. Next time you see a tree, don't look at it like it's out there. The tree is breathing with you. It cooperates with you. So it might just be a part of your own lungs or brain. What parts of you have you been taught to ignore just because they're outside of your skin? So let's keep this conversation going. Leave a comment below. I would love to hear what you think about it, and how do you experience this relation between your body and the world outside of us. So I will see you in the next one, and I hope you like this the content that I'm sharing here. Okay, see ya.